Here's how to get out of negative equity without leasing. Number one, obviously you need to know what car do you want. Something that I can't stress enough is I want you to be set up for success in the future, meaning I don't want you to have negative equity again in a year or two, right? So it has to be a car that you're actually willing to keep and that's reliable enough for you to keep long enough to where you're not going to have negative equity to where you might have that car paid off. Let's just pretend like your negative equity is $7,000. Now you need a car that has a value, according to either JD Power or Kelley Blue Book, of $7,000 higher than what the dealership is asking. For example, we have this 2022 Audi RS e-tron. We're asking $54,000 for the car. JD Power retail for the vehicle is $66,800. In other words, you could roll about $12,000 or a little bit more than that into this car. Step number two, you want to get the highest offer possible for your car. How do you do that? Get an offer from the dealership where you want to buy a car, but also go and shop around. Get at least 2 or 3 quotes. I'd recommend get a quote from Carvana, get a quote from CarMax, get a quote from the dealership that you want to work with, and then work with whoever you want to, but most of the time you can get one of the dealerships or the other one to match the highest offer that you have. Step number 3, find a dealership that you trust, because if they have a lot of cars, they know which cars they have, where the value of the car, according to JD Power or KBB, is way higher than the actual car value. Because you might not want this Audi RS e-tron, but there's definitely plenty of options out there. I have actually a situation where someone came in with $20,000 of negative equity on a Volvo that the engine was going to blow up on. So they had to get rid of it. Like, they couldn't keep driving it. And thankfully, we had an electric BMW and they fell a lot in value. So what happened was we had the price at already the fallen amount, which was like $40,000 at the time. And the JD Power on that car was like $62,000. They actually had $27,000 of negative equity, but we were able to fit all of that equity into this electric BMW that I actually have confidence is going to last them, be reliable for them. And hopefully when they go, they won't have any negative equity, but I'm not going to lie, that's a lot of negative equity to absorb in a car. So they're definitely going to have to keep that car for some time. But yeah, that's an example of like how we were able to help someone get out of negative equity.